All right. Sorry about that. Hey, too. I had my mic off. It's a sorter. I was talking, but I didn't realize that I wasn't on. Sorry. Yeah, basically, it takes the items, it sorts them. So as I showed you, grab that box again. What happens is the stacks go over the hoppers. They match to a filter in the hopper, and when it matches, it it moves the ice out of the way and captures the items. Let me show you guys. See, the ice moves and captures the item. So that's how we're sorting the items at extremely high speed. There we go. And everything else just burns. Yeah, it's cool and simple. It's a simple way to do it. So I'm just trying to see if I can build extensions. So let's try it. Let's see if they work through the extension. Let's try some concrete first. Try that first one we just made. See if it's in the right position to even work. Okay. Here they come. Nope. Too close. Okay, we have to bring it back a little bit. Okay. Let's try one more. Let's try right there. Delete this. Delete. Okay. Let's try there. Okay, what item was it? Yeah, this one. Okay. Bam. Alright, let's get another one. Let's do this one. Let's see if these first two work. Nope. Wait, why? What did I do? Are they too high? What happened here? Why you no go though, bro? Oh shoot. Wait, is it stuck? Did I copy it while I was on or something weird? Or are they stuck on? What did I do? Did I place a block somewhere to do something stupid? Stick it? Did I put glass or something? Yes, I did. Oh no, because I pasted right next to each other and I have a weird paste option. Okay. That makes sense. That's fine. Alright, now it's fixed. Let's try again. I was like, why you no work though, bro? Alright, here we go. We stopped floating buttons stuff because we copied it half-assed. No, sir. Why? Why you no pick up? There. Alright, nothing's working right now when I pasted it. What else did I do? Yeah. No, it's a bad paste. Let's delete it and paste it again because now everything's all screwy in there. There's legit floating buttons and yeah, no, let's just get rid of it. I need to take a good copy. Let's not waste our time. Okay, let's try again. Paste. Let's see if it pastes better this time. See if they work. Yeah, okay. Now they work. Yeah. Alright, let's do that again. And this one. Those floating buttons are kind of bothering me, so let's just get rid of them real quick though. I don't know why they bother me, but they just are. Okay, there you go. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's try again. Nope, it's close. It's like floating above it or something. I have an idea though. Let's do that. That should change the momentum just enough. Let's see. I might actually make it too slow though. Oh, nope, yep, broke it. Because it has no slip now. But I forgot, when you use snow, you have to put the ice if you're gonna rely on snow. So we could put, what's called ice there, packed ice instead of blue. See if that slows down enough. Just trying to find an easy way to extend in a short distance without building something overly complicated. Like I was gonna have like all of the whole body system. It's like nah, just I'm gonna do a simple clock. See if we can get it to go. Oh man, nope. Neither of them make it. They're both too close. Okay. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, the game wants what it wants. Okay. So let's go over again. But this time let's change the pace behavior to be replace all. There we go. Alright, now it's a better pace, but we still have the little extra nub. Rid of that. There we go. Alright, let's try it again. Nope. Oh, we never changed the filter again. Okay. Alright, please let this one be it. I don't feel like moving it again. Tell me we could disconnect them. Like make it like that's the longest it has to be between them to make it easy and cheap. I mean, I could definitely make it closer, but see now everything's all screwy. Why? Why did I change? I guess that's just not reliable to even do it that way. You know what? I might have to put snow on the top of it too to soften it, maybe? I don't know. Let's experiment with it, guys. Let's try that instead. Let's try a basic clock like that, see if we can get away with it. But it might have to be perfectly timed with that instead of just a independent clock. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, we have to get one out then. Alright, so let's do let's get rid of one slime block. And we're just gonna deflect it. We're gonna make it closer. Let's get snow again. We're gonna put snow there. We're gonna move this closer. We're gonna put an ender chest there actually. So the items are kind of over a little bit more. Wait. Just to already have it over 1 pixel. If it reaches that, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if it reaches. If it has enough momentum at the end of that. That might be it. Alright, let's try it again. Just gonna watch it, make sure they come down in the same order they went in, stuff like that. That's important to me. Dang. Alright, changing ice is definitely gonna work at this length. So let's change it. Let's do blue ice. I mean, packed. Duh. I was like, okay. The slower ice. Sometimes it's good to use the slower ice. Okay. You can squeeze things in a little smaller package. But they did come down in a pretty good order. That looked pretty healthy. The second one works. We're still too close. Damn, that's a bummer. Maybe I could put a slab or something. What if I did a slab? Yeah, it's not gonna work at all. It's gonna get stuck on that next block, but it might just line up just right with the inner chest. No, oh, I forgot to turn it on. Oops. Okay, let's try it again. Nope. Okay. Back to snow. I mean, it's just because the timing was just a little off. If it came a little earlier, they would have went, but that's not reliable. Snow's a little better because it beats up against the inner chest, and it looked like it was a little more. It was a little more forgiving. It seemed like because it's just better. Let's try again. From this distance, we're gonna have to just move it even more, which sucks, but yeah. See, it just misses this first one. Switch it to packed ice. Just curious to see if it could even be as close at all. Oh, that's not reliable though. I thought it would get. Let's put another snow. Okay. Let's see if that changes it because it might beat up the thing. Let's see if it could reliably just do a bunch. Let's not even worry about the filters right now. Let's get that piston working perfectly because I've seen it screw up too many times. So we have to make sure it's not working right. So we gotta come up with a better way to do this. This isn't working for us. Which is weird because I've done it. It's the speed of it. I never had to do it this fast. At 12 game ticks, this works great. The 8, not so much. Alright, let's get rid of the snow and let's see. Oh, I never turned it on. Okay, you went right down it. Alright, so let's move it one more and let's see if we could fix that. See if that piston works like in that arrangement better. So let's paste one more down again. Let's just get it to work. Let's see how many is. Let's do like 16 items or whatever. Okay. In the Nether, so this is supposed to be challenging. I mean, this is kind of like the best you're gonna get. All right, let's go. I mean, you could artificially slow it down, but it's just that comes later when I do that stuff when I'm compacting. Right now, I just want a true straight design. I should put blue ice for the whole thing just to find out where the sweet spot is, just to do it because it's just something I do. It's like when I make like crappy versions of some of this. Like I'll make a slower version just because it has to be made. I make a version with one dropper before I even make one. I mean, with one hopper before I make one with two, even though it's way more expensive. It's just a habit of mine to just try to build all different stages of it. Okay, there we go. Let's try again. That first one is what we're interested in, really. Let's get the placement off so it's not all skewed. There we go. The piston looks better now. There we go. Now we're sorting again. Beautiful. Okay. So let's build out a couple more items. And yeah, we'll do 2 sets of 8 and then we'll call it on that. It's just an example of how you can. It's just for my video. This is how I recommend doing it. Just do something simple like this. I wouldn't do anything sophisticated. I would do something stupid like that. Find something that works. I'm going to test that. I mean, we saw it fail a lot, so we're going to have to mess with it, obviously, guys. But for right now, it looks pretty good. Okay. Something equal to that. Let's fix this hole because it just bothers me. I'm going to do a fill command. 2 blocks up. Okay, bedrock. Oh, too high. That's alright, whatever. Let's do it here too, and then I'll just strip it out. Good enough. Alright, let's get the stick and just rip that last piece off. I don't have like any quick building tools on this. I don't have any mods for it. So I would have just quickly built that bedrock, but it's kind of the opposite. Okay, there we go. I could delete faster than I could place. Okay, let's set the other filters. Let's find out what's in one of those boxes and extend it. This one, right? Okay, so where do we stop? I think it's at this one. 2, 3, 4, 6. I don't want 2 greens in a row. Let's skip it. Actually, no, we should stick to how it is. Okay. Alright. Because all the other ones are. Okay. Oops. I forgot to, I got it everywhere. It's alright, let's freeze it. Tick freeze. Copy the filters. Beautiful. Okay. try it. Let's just unfreeze. If I could spell, if I could see my keyboard. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have to look at my keyboard's type. I'm not a great typist, guys. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, nope. See, that piston's not reliable. The setup, if it comes at the wrong time, that's what happens. We gotta come up with something different for that. We have to come up with something different for this. It's not reliable. We have to have it start at the right time to be in sync. But it's right. I'll get to that. But right now I'm just caring about the actual extension. But yeah, that's going to have to be resolved. I'll have to come up with some kind of solution. We have to need something that when this runs, that starts at the right time. So that it's in sync with it. So that sucks that I thought we could get away with something that simple. That was my goal, guys. I was trying to find a solution for it. But I don't know if we could do an independent solution without. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I think we're going to have to connect them somehow. So let's see. I'm trying to think outside the box though. I come up with a setup that's repeatable though, I think. Just really I think about it. It'll come to me when I'm like hanging out or something. What's up, Leo? So I just saw your message. I think I'll be like outside with my dog later and it'll pop my head or something. Alright, but I want to see if the sorters work. And that's the last thing I'm gonna have to do, and then I'm pretty much done with all the projects because, well, I need a new aligner too. I need a new item aligner. I made one, but I need one for here that's gonna push the items in and leave space for you to drop items in manually because you can't use water in the Nether, so that's not gonna be here. Okay. And I have this aligner that I use. It's pretty good. But you can't. Well, I guess you can get the items in there still too. I guess I could leave it like that. Okay. Let's see it. Hopefully it gets through the piston now. Hopefully it makes it past the piston. Oh, we didn't turn it on. I wanted to see if the sorters worked. Alright, let's try again. Jeez. Yeah, what's happening is it pushes it and aligns it real quick. Really rapidly. Yeah, that piston setup has to be better, but it looks like they are sorting though. Yeah. The setup is going to work. They are going to sort properly like that. All I have to do is repair this piston. I have to come up with some kind of setup. Maybe even just honey here might be enough to slow it down, and it might be pretty reliable. Let's see. But obviously I'll have to test a lot because the last thing you want is for something like that to go wrong, because then all the items add up. They pile up. So let's beat this up a little bit. Let's keep doing it at random times to see if we can catch it off guard. And we're going to also look at it in a bit. Know what that means? I think that just means I start and stopped it at the right time. Has nothing to do with the flow of the items. Has nothing to do with anything else. Because I pulled that lever at a certain time, it's in sync with the timing of this. That's what I suspect. So I need something to start this clock that will always make sure that it's always the same. Every time this machine starts up, this clock starts at the appropriate time. Because I think I could break it. Let's try. Let's see if we get it at a weird time. We'll just keep trying it until we do it. Or maybe the honey would just slow it down enough that it'll. Let's watch it in slow motion. Damn, that was too fast. All right, hold on. Let's go back up. Because it technically could crush the item in there against the honey. The way I'm looking at it, the way it looks like to me is that it could crush it and send it to the side. But I don't know, we'll see. I just happened to be on the perfect time again, like I said. But I don't think that's gonna be typical to be lucky like that. So let's try it again. I think that's straight luck. Okay. Stupid thing. Trying to fly in slow-mo was like impossible. Okay. It's hard to do the double jump. Alright. Let's chill and wait. Sorry, my mouse is like on the edge of the thing. Its sensitivity's high. I keep bumping into it. See? Called it. It could squish against the honey. I saw it coming. So we gotta come up with like a perfect way to do it. First of all, we have to probably we would totally have to get rid of anything that's around it for it to even be able to squish, first of all. And then maybe one more ice block, even if it's moving. No, because it's going to fall there. Wait, is it fast enough that it's going to always catch? If I put it on the side? Yes. We'll continue it. The pattern. There we go. That should do it. Let's try that. Let's try something janky like that, guys. Some like hillbilly engineering type stuff, you know, like just trying to slap it together. All right, let's go. No, that's gonna crush against that. No, see, it's not enough. We'd have to get rid of the ice on top. Come on. Nope. They ain't gonna let me get away with it. Okay. It only needs the one though. Maybe if we went down one too, it might even help. But who knows? We'll get to that road when we get to it, guys. Ah, it misses it. I can't believe that, dude. Oh, what if we put a slab under? Oh no, a slab won't because it'll get caught in the corner. Can't do a slab. What else could slow down the items? Snow, obviously. Let's do snow again. Let's try floating snow. Might actually work. Instead of attached to the slime block like I like. You know what? Let's attach one too. Let's attach one too. I like to use snow when I move items in the nether sometimes at high speed. It usually helps, but 8 game ticks is different beast here. Let's try it. See if it works. Okay, but was the order right? It didn't look right to me. It looked like it was random. It looked like they were bouncing and whatever was low. But it might have a rhythm to the bounce too. I don't know. Let's see. If you do it at the right time, it's just like the other thing. Okay, so that's what's coming to. We're not going to get a foolproof design that's independent. I don't see it. We're going to have to connect them. That's fine though. I want to see it fail though. See, it's looking good now, but I want to watch it fail. Unless it's just gonna always be good with snow, but snow does slow down entity quite a lot. That might actually be a solid plan, like that. No, see, but that looked weird. Oh, it might have just been a glitch. Let's watch it in slow mo. Make sure the order's right, though. We're gonna do it the next one. See, it's just glitching. It's just graphical. You just saw the item go and come back. Yeah. It's all just graphical, guys. The game's kind of predicting where the item's gonna be, and it's hard to explain. All right. Yeah, the snow trick works because it's catching it. It just happens to just catch that. It just probably catches the corner too, barely. Yeah, it is barely hitting that corner. And that's exactly what we needed. Okay. So this is a good solution if we have the time right, it looks like. But I don't know, we'll have to do more testing. Alright, let's get some real items in there. Let's see if we can sort all of them now together as one true sorter again. Alright, right here, this box. What are you doing, little miss? Alright, I'm gonna throw in a whole bunch of items. Hold on, let's make a bunch of them actually instead of just one. Let's just chew them all. Alright, let's get a flint and steel. Ah, I did it too long. I didn't want all the items to pop out, and I tried to. It's alright, we'll do it again. I wanted to cover it because I didn't put the glass high enough. I was paranoid about it all flying out and getting all in the entity sorter. I don't want to break its state, because you can screw up the state of it, kind of. All right, let's put this up. It just won't work as well. There we go. All right, that's a lot of items going. Whoosh. All right. I like heard that a whoosh on it in my head, like whoosh. We need one last piece of ice here, though. I'm gonna go for that last one. Make sure that one's working right. Yep. The other one's to make it by. Yep. Yep. The one after it makes it. That's what's important. Okay. That one's working. I haven't seen this one. There it goes. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Alright, so that seems like a pretty good extension for sorting. That's pretty good version 1. Of course I will improve it. My goal is to get this basically within like 2-3 blocks of this eventually. I'm gonna come up with a way to really fast get the items up and back. 8 game takes isn't much time, guys. It's tough, but I could definitely get it back up. But I think the best way to do it is just go down and just take advantage of the flow already happening like that. Just the way I would recommend to do them, guys. Just like that. I mean, how much sorting are you guys gonna do in the Nether? I mean, if you are gonna do a lot, because I plan to do basically all my sorting in the Nether. I want my to be like next level, but you can endlessly just, if you build it up highs to start, you could pretty much endlessly just track these, stack them. All right, let's test that piston one more time and see if that's somewhat viable still. See if we can just catch it breaking easy, faster, earlier. So I don't have to sit here and run it 18,000 times. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because it looks like it might actually work. So I'm gonna have to test it thoroughly, guys. Okay. I have to come up with a clever way to test the accuracy. I might just test the order of the items. I might just send through items and just test the order. I might just have them refill and just leave it on while I go watch a movie or something. And just let a couple hundred or thousand boxes go through. That's probably what I'm going to do, guys. If you guys are into that kind of stuff too, let me know. I'll start live streaming it, because I usually don't like live stream when I run my tick sprints and stuff, but I'll start live streaming them if people want. If people are just interested in seeing them, just let me know, guys. But yeah, I think that's satisfactory for now. I think that's satisfactory for now. You just use it. I kept it simple. Use a different ice just for the connector. That's not very It's not very complicated. Okay. That's it. Not a big deal. Boom, and it's cheaper. Okay, so let's pick this up. Let's put it on this version here, because that's our final. This is our like working one. It's the one I work on. Beat it up, keep changing it and stuff. Okay. Let's grab this. One up. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. Alright. Okay, we committed it. This is what I refer to as the Mark III, this version. This is Mark III of the sorter. So let's give it a run. We're gonna get rid of the water. We're gonna get one of those heats in here. This is gonna be the final one. This one. It's gonna be the one for a release once it works. So I forgot to start the clock. Guys. Let's kill the items. Let's start the clock. Oh yeah, wait, we need the right items though. So let's get one of those boxes. Ten is good. 10 is fine. Oh, there's still shulker boxes, so shulker box. It's fine now. It'll just go through. See, the shulker boxes go through too. That's funny. Alright, but yeah. The right ones are sorting, right? Let's see, the first one work? Yes. Wait. Did those items come through as a group? Did this thing fuzz it? I don't know. I don't know if I'm seeing stuff. Hold on. But we did get a bad break, so let's try to do it better this time. last time before it went in the water. Okay, it looks good, but I might just be lucky. Wait, did the last one miss? Let me see that again. Which one's the last one? Clay. No, I think it went in. I think I'm just... It's just so fast. It's hard to keep up with sometimes, so I have to test them all individually. Alright. I mean, I can pretty much see probably a lot better than most people can, though. Because I can actually see a majority of it. That's because I do this a lot. Yeah, it's good. I know I was seeing stuff. Alright. If we put something right after clay, though. Let's see if it holds up. Let's see if trash goes by it without a problem. Yeah, that might actually work, 'cause that the snow catches it, and see how it suspends it for that second? That's all it needed. That's all it needed. Alright, let's see if it closes in time for the chest, guys. Let's see. Nope. Oh, nope. It failed. It failed at the end. Okay, so we have to speed it up. We went too slow. We have to go back to the blue ice here. Let's see if that resolves it. We gotta find a sweet spot for this, guys. We got it. Let's get packed ice again. We might have the placement right. It might work for packed ice, but we might have to move it again. Oh, I'm sorry, blue ice. No, see, I keep getting it backwards, guys. I use these ices every day, and I still get it backwards. All right. Nope. Wait, did it? No, oh, because the thing is screwed up. Yeah, okay, it's doing two. I saw it. Yeah, this isn't working right. Alright, so it's still this. Alright, well, that's good to know, though. It's all the common problem. It's all that piston. But let's see if the first sorter still works with the ice. If we're keeping ice or not, at least. As long as this first one works. Oh yeah, I didn't put the items in, the right items. Let's test first one. So let's just do it real quick though. Wait, what was the first one? I already forgot. I just saw it, yeah, log. Alright, we're gonna have to come up with a better piston extension solution. Nothing cheesy like this is gonna work. That's what I'm coming down to. In my mind, it has to be perfectly timed. Nope, now it's too fast for that first one. Alright, let's see if it fixes the back. Fix the back, then we just move it again, and then we'll find a sweet spot. But it's gonna allow 8 more. I'm certain of it. Okay. It's gonna allow 8 each time. Alright. I'll find a sweet spot for it. Yeah, it does work in the back. It's just that the piston screwed up. See how they're jumbled? Yeah, they're jumbled together. It's this that's broken. But this works. So I would say it's half success today, guys. Um, we know it's possible. We know they work. Obviously, I mean, it wasn't that hard to surmise that they probably would. But it's good to just see it, you know. But we gotta fix this piston right here. We have to come up with a slicker way to push those items more reliably. And I think the way is to start the sequence at the same time and make sure they're on the same exact timing. All right, guys, that's enough entity sorting for today. I've been basically doing it all day. So take it easy on yourselves.